Hello and welcome to Budget with Brian, and today we're back at the bench and I wanted to talk about these Makita LXT 18 volt lithium ion batteries. This one's the BL1850B and it is a 5 amp hour battery. Now this one I got free. We spent a fair amount of money on Makita tools at a trade show, and yeah, the battery came with some tools that I bought, and was a great way of me getting into the platform. And you know, once you've got the batteries and the chargers and so on, why wouldn't you then go and buy a bare tool? What I need is some more of these batteries, and was shocked to sort of really find how expensive they are for Makita originals. This one is about £70. So I wanted some more. So what do? We make a video about something that's been done to death, and I bought some off-market ones. Now, before I go ahead and unbox this video, if you're not already a subscriber, please do hit that subscribe button, ding the bell. It really helps the channel to grow, and of course, you get to know when we post a new video. So on my second market journey, I did do a little bit of research. Now, these batteries contain 18650 cells. Now, I went and bought some 18650 cells because also they look like this. So this is an 18650 cell. This particular one I bought from AliExpress, and you know, the idea was that I'll link to where you can get these on all these items on AliExpress. But the idea is that I would buy a bunch of batteries, I would buy the plastic casings and the electronics that come with these batteries, and I would build my own. And of course, what you need to do that is you also need a little welder, a little spot welder, which, you know, they're not overly expensive, but by the time you've invested in, you know, building a few batteries, you're into, you know, a not insignificant cost. And by that time, when you do your little bit of research, someone's already done the job for you and they'll give you a warranty and you haven't blown anything up. So that led me to these. Now, I bought these on, I think these came from Amazon, might have come from eBay. I'll link below where I got these. But they came really quite nicely packaged. You know, there's, you know, no chance of that really having a problem. And apart from the stickers, which I have to say, yeah, that doesn't look the same, does it? And I know that you can buy stickers that look similar without probably causing a lawsuit. But, you know, if I remove these stickers, I'm likely to invalidate a warranty. So unfortunately, I'm going to have to live with the fact that it does look a little bit cheap. And they were cheap too. I bought two for about £32, £33, something like that, which is an absolute bargain. Now, do I think these are what they actually say they are? Now, if we walk round from the top, pretty much identical. From the front, yep, really good. From the side, yeah, okay, well, we've got that sticker going on. And then on the back, they both have power indicators. The Makita being red, I guess showing, I don't know if that, I can't remember if that goes green when it's got a bit more charge in it. We'll have a look. And this one has a nice way. Look how nicely that sort of fades out. Can you see that? That's pretty cool. But otherwise, you know, they are millimeter precise. So what are the plastics like? Yeah, it's the same plastic. It's got the same feel. It's got the same rugged construction. Now look, this is a 5 amp hour battery. I am fairly certain that this won't, although I bought this as the same model and it being a 5 amp hour battery, I have no expectation that this will give the same level of performance and provide 5 amp hours worth of power. And I'm going to show you pretty quickly why I think that. So let's start off by zeroing out the scales and just measuring out the Makita original. And that's coming in at 632 grams. And now the, I don't want to say replica, but you know, the aftermarket battery, which I think is fair to say, that's coming in at 550. So that's roughly a difference of 80 grams. Now, what could be missing? Now, I have to say, this battery is feeling a little bit front heavy. So to me, this feels like it might be missing something. And that something might be some additional cells. So what I've got here is an 18650 cell. That this is indeed an 18650, and you know, basically they're made up of them. That's how they run that way around. So how much does one of these weigh? 36 grams. So you could just imagine that maybe two of those, a bit of solder and a bit of tin to link those together, maybe a bit of battery carrier. And yeah, that could easily make up the missing 80 grams. So yes, these 18650s do come in different capacities, but I would really imagine that actually most people are not going to notice that their battery is lasting really any longer or shorter within one session. They will only notice that perhaps they're having to charge it up a little bit more often than the others, because you know, you don't tend to run these things completely flat from being fully charged to completely flat. So I can totally imagine that the actual true capacity of these batteries is slightly hidden, although it is obviously the same size. It's but this is obviously better balanced and heavier. So yeah, I mean, I've even seen that you can get basically, I want to say fake batteries. I think that's the wrong word, but linkage batteries. So batteries that don't have any battery capability. It's just literally a link through, but it's the same size. So there's a possibility that if I were to open this, and find that there are, batteries in the position, they might not actually be batteries with any capacity in them. They could just be linking through. But I haven't got that screwdriver, so I can't do it anyway. So the next real job is I'm going to throw some of these on the charger. As I said, they came with a what I would like to call a holding charge. So I'll just show you that on this one as well. So let's get it on an original Makita charger, get those charged up, and see how we go. So I've had a good couple of days use out of the aftermarket battery, and I've just charged it back up again. They charge in a very similar sort of time. I would say, if anything, the aftermarket one does charge a little bit quicker, which does kind of suggest that it is missing a couple of cells there. But realistically, at the moment I can't fault it. What we need to do is have, a bit of a long-term bit of use out of these and see how well they hold up, whether they fail quicker or something along those lines. But yeah, difficult to argue at 15 quid-ish, £16 a go. It keeps you going, it keeps, you're able to have these in as more tools and have many more of them on charge, keeping you going compared to the more expensive Makita. So yeah, it'd be interesting to see how this works out. I think for this video, we're going to have to sort of leave it there until I've had, 6 months, a year use out of these to see how it degrades, if it does, and move on from there. But yeah, they did charge well. I've had plenty of, I've had 2 discharges out of them at the moment, and I have to say, it feels like good value at the moment. But stay tuned for that follow-up video. And the way to stay tuned is to hit that subscribe button. And as always, we're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. And don't forget, subscribe!